I guess there's only really one place to start. He's got a shirt with the exact name on it, and that's what happened on Saturday night at the Stamford Bridge. Um, Chelsea faced off against Liverpool, a game in which Liverpool, I think, if we're all being honest, were the favourites going into it, despite even their poor form. And yeah, I think it started off with Caicedo scoring an absolutely stunning goal. Funnily enough, he'd only just won the Chelsea goal of the month that day, and he decided to win the October goal of the month in that same day with that strike. So yeah, that was that. That was 1-0 then. What was it? Gakpo? Yeah, Gakpo's equalised in the 63rd minute. Isaac assist. And then yeah, 95th minute, Esteval, young Brazilian, at the right place at the right time, onside to win the game. And but yeah, I guess we'll just go to the victim of this particular scenario. Max, how did you feel about that game?
I didn't really enjoy JP, to be honest. I think first half was really poor again. It's not the first time we've had a poor first half. Got found out. Poor defend. I think all credit goes to Caicedo for the finish, but it's poor defending when you watch the goal back. I stand by that. It's one of those as well. A lot of these games we've started really bad in the first half. It almost feels like we're going back to like old like styles we've had before, like with Klopp. Like, when we come out second half, we play high tempo, then we'll have more of the ball, we'll dominate more. And that's what it felt like. Scored the goal. And you go into the last sort of 15 minutes, and I'm thinking this, either way, there's still a goal in this. And I'm watching it going, it's not coming for us, it's coming for Chelsea. And I was proven right. Pretty disappointing.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I was pretty much as shocked as you were. I thought it was destined for a 1-1 draw, even when Enzo Fernandez hit the post in like the 90th minute or something from like 5 yards out. I thought, yeah, we're going for a draw, but no. I think everyone's favorite player, Marco Correa, provided the assist for the winning goal, and yeah, the limbs ensued. I think, to be honest, if you weren't supporting either club like Chelsea or Liverpool, I think everyone was celebrating that Estevar goal regardless of the implication. Okay, maybe not.
No one was. No one was.
No, yes, everyone was. Even celebrated that. DP, when that Esteval goal went in, I neezed it across our room, mate. Yeah, that's my bloody club. Come on, Chelsea, proper Chelsea. Yeah. Get in.
Crazy to say out loud, Yeah, I know. They threw off my mouth.
We'll send you a Chelsea shirt, yeah, Tyrese.
Send me an Esteval shirt ASAP.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess Tyrese, I'll go to you because obviously with Chelsea's win, it hugely benefited Arsenal, who we'll talk about a little later. But I think you needed Chelsea to at least draw or win the game, and we won the game. For your benefit, how did you feel about that result? Given that now you're top of the league going in, well, we're in the international break now, but you're going to be top of the league for the next 2 weeks.
Well, obviously, I mean, a rival winning is a weird one, but I'm not complaining. Esteval scored in the last minute. Liverpool lost another game. They can't find any form, and they put us top of the league. Can I complain? Absolutely not. We deserve, over the past few game weeks, we definitely deserve to be top of the league. So we're in a great position. We cannot bottle it now. We can't. If Mikel Arteta bottles it now, he's going to have serious pressure on his back from a lot of fans. Even the Artetans are going to put him under serious pressure if he bottles this. So yeah, I mean, I was satisfied with the Chelsea win, and we'll see what we do after the international break. We need to keep up the form because I don't mind beating West Ham 2-0, whatever. As long as we get the 3 points, that's what's important to me. Just the 3 points.
And just going back to Max now. So obviously, you lost the game. I think I've said that about 4 times already.
Say it again.
It's a game.
Just say it, wouldn't you?
But the question is, like, who were you blaming for the defeat? Was it the manager's fault, or would you say the players just needed to do their jobs?
I think it's a bit of both, to be honest. Like I said, we weren't we haven't at the moment, we haven't really been set out the way we've been wanting to, haven't been dominating games that we should be doing. Even with the Galatasaray game, those are the games where I'm thinking, oh, a big bounce back after the Palace defeat, got dominated, really. Well, not dominated, but we didn't dominate them. Same with Chelsea. We got dominated first half. Couldn't string a pass together, it felt like. But a lot has to go on the players. Some of those performances weren't good enough. Like I said, for the Caicedo goal, you can't give a midfielder of that. I've said for a long time, Caicedo is absolute quality. And I'm gutted we never picked him up, because obviously we're going to spend so much money on him, but he's such a good player. He's been such a good player for Chelsea of late. And you can't give players with that much quality, that much time on the ball and that much space to shoot, strike and score a wonder goal. And then in the second half, when we won all, you're thinking, yeah, this is where the momentum's on us. No killer instinct after that moment. All the better chances were going to Chelsea. And overall, I think Chelsea really deserved the win. I'm not going to complain with that.
Yeah, I think that defending from Van Dijk for that Caicedo goal,
Poor.
like Ice Spice defending,
Nice. Well,
literally Ice Spice defending.
It's like holding, what button is it on FIFA? Like you come against that one player of champs and he's just jockeying the whole game.
Oh, yeah.
That's what it is. That's what it is. It's just like, go to the ball. He says he's the best centre back in the world.
He's jockeying him, stick
Go
drift.
to him, and he probably blames someone else as well. It's typical Van Dijk behaviour. But I love him. But it's not, like I said, that goal. You just can't give a midfielder, like a quality midfielder, that much time on the ball. And it's cost us another lost 3 points again. Now we're under pressure. We have to really step up after the international break. And that's come at a great time as well, by the way. Losing 3 games on the spin, players go away, Salah can score for fun for Egypt. I think it's great.
Yeah, I mean, the gap really, it's still 1 point or 2 points really, between first and second, and Man City in third. But I guess sort of on a different angle, do you reckon, because obviously we'll talk about summer transfers in more depth a bit later on, but do you think Liverpool spending nearly like 450 million or nearly 500, I guess, in one window has kind of caught up with them? Because this is not like typical for Liverpool to spend so much in the window, but now that they have done so, it's yeah.
Yeah, it's a big matter of when you won the league, your instant like your thought is, like, we've got to go back to back. And I think it was fair to say, with as soon as they signed Wirtz, and then they've got Frimpong Kerkez, who, like, Frimpong obviously was so good in Germany. Now Kerkez was probably the best left back in the league last year, and everyone's thinking, yeah, they're going to kick on, just be the best team in the league. They're going to walk the league easy. I just don't think they've integrated them into the right way. I think even with Wirtz, it's so different to the Bundesliga, like physicality alone. So it's bold to just start him and slap him 10 straight away every game, maximum minutes. Because for a player mentally, and I think the biggest problem is probably Wirtz, and he's the one that's struggling the most. We all know he's a quality player and he's got that world-class potential, but he's really struggled physically. And obviously, once you're out of a game physically, mentally, you're done in the game as well, because you can't affect it. And he's getting the odd chance to affect the game, but he's still nothing's clicking for him. Yeah, eventually it will. But and you look further up the pitch, they've spent about £1 trillion on 2 players. And you don't know. I don't think either of them know who's going to play on the day of the game. And there's no real thought with them. And I think Slot has got a week and a bit now to really sort this out, because they can't afford to lose any more games. You look at most league title winning sides, there's not a lot of sides in recent years that have lost more than twice and won the league. And Arsenal ain't going to lose a lot. and I need Liverpool to win the league. Needs to sort this out because I'm not having them not win the league.
Realistically as well, I'm thinking now, you're thinking even this point early on in the season, how massive was that Szoboszlai free kick against Arsenal now? Not picking up those 3 points now, we'd be looking at this, we'd be what? 4 points behind now? And morale would be a lot worse than it is now. Coming back to Wirtz, I really like Florian Wirtz. When you watch Liverpool, when you watch him play, you can see he's trying the right things. He's positive, but like Reece has hit the nail on the head. Completely different league, physicality levels, the type of play. It's going to take him time. But I believe he'll come good.